new story. So I ask you to please close your eyes and imagine this. Imagine that you are a boy. It is a hot summer day in Louisiana. You live on a little farm in the woods. You are a companion. You are eating the sweet grass in a small pasture. It all seems like an ordinary day. You feel a cool breeze coming from the wall. It feels good. This is the perfect day.
Then you see your owners. They are a kind of tired couple. You watch them walk back and forth to the car, carrying one box after another. The woman is on the phone. Her voice is equal and shaky. The man is going back and forth between the shed, the barn, and the car, moving things. The sky is now overcast, and there are birds flying about. That soft breeze is getting stronger.
Then a truck and a horse trailer pulls up full of horses. The man gets out and says, "We only have room for one." You hear the man say, "Take him in." The woman comes and sees that she is upset. The man tells her, "We will put the pony in the barn, pony and feed tomorrow. She will be fine. She will be back in the hay. She will drop of rain hit your back."
The clouds have thickened, and it is now pouring rain. The men in the truck come to get the mare and puts it in the trailer. Your owners lead you into the barn and put you into your stall. It is full of fresh shavings, and your hay bag is full. The large water trout from the pasture is now in your stall, full of water. The woman puts her arms around you. There are tears in her eyes. We will be back, so stay safe, Molly. Then she turns and leaves the barn. You are all alone. Even the barn cats are gone. You hear the truck start and drive away. Your fight winning soon. You hear the second cart in the way. Now the barn is quiet and still. All you hear is the rain on the roof. It is now coming down really hard.
The wind is now howling, and the water is beginning to leak for the roof. You are cold and scared. Then the rain stops. The window in the corner of the barn looks like the sun has come back out. There is a strange smell in the air, and everything is still. You begin to eat your hay, and then
Suddenly, parts of the roof comes off, and rain rushes in. You hide in the corner of your stall. You hear a boom, then a tree falls into your stall, barely missing you. You are now trapped in the corner of your stall. You are alone, scared, and wet. Luckily, you get to your water. You take a deep drink, and you shiver in the corner.
the storm passes, and there is nothing but silence. You wait, then you wait another day, and another, but no one comes. A few days pass, and the water is almost gone. You have a good days.
Good afternoon. My name is Juliette and this is my third brother, Nicholas Jude.
We are raising some prayers in Morrisburg Public School with members of Cloud County Horse Club. Today we are going to explore the opportunities for prosthesis to improve the lives of injured people.
And in doing so, we will share with you the story of Molly the pony.
Now, ever since I was a little boy, I have loved robotics and engineering. Me and my family will watch a show where it showed kids who got prosthetic limbs. And from the show, I learned what prosthetic limbs can really do for me. And even though it was just in movies, but the fact that people made robotic limbs made me feel amazing. And it made me feel that people could do anything with technology. It's inspired me to do more with robotics. One day we watched a movie called Welcome, and from this movie I learned more about prosthesis. But not only did I learn more about that, but I learned what prosthesis can do for animals as well as humans. Now, a few summers ago, we went to Nordic Net and called Queensland, and we thought of research and education. When we went there, we met a man named Straw. Straw chose actual prosthetic limbs, how people make prosthetic limbs, and the research that we're doing to make them better and different.
And while we were there, Mr. Rob had showed us how prosthetics also help the lives of animals. Because of my love for animals, I have become interested in veterinary medicine, and I wanted to see all the possibilities of animal prosthesis. So I looked at the University of Georgia, and I found that they had to look perfectly together, but they don't have an interactive anymore. Then I thought, what would happen if one horse loses the use of one of its legs?
Statistics from the horse racing industry state that 60 to 70% of all horses are euthanized due to diseases and trauma in the lower legs in which there are no satisfactory treatments.
60 to 70%? That proves that there's a need here. And that's not including all the other horses outside the racing industry.
So, what do you do with a three-legged horse? And why isn't there more research going into this?
Part of the answer lies in the size of a horse.
Horses are really large and heavy animals.
The average horse weighs about 1,000 pounds, and the average human weighs about 150 pounds to 200 pounds. We divide our weight evenly between both of our legs, 50% in the right leg and 50% in the left leg. Now the horse, they divide their weight up and uneven. And so, in the front legs, they carry about 60% of the weight, and in the back legs, they carry about 40% of the weight. If you do the math, each front leg carries about 300 pounds, and each back leg carries about 200 pounds. And so, if the horse does lose the use of one of its legs, it develops what is called laminitis, also known as powder, which causes the other legs to go bad.
Over Christmas break, my mom had found a program on TV called My Bionic Pet. And in My Bionic Pet, this introduced us to some animals with prosthetic limbs. And this is where I found out about Molly the pony.
And yes, you guessed it, Molly was the pony that was trapped in a storm during a hurricane.
Hurricane Katrina hit New Orleans on August 29, 2005. Within days, animal lovers from the area and around the country launched a massive effort to rescue animals that were left behind.
Luckily, Molly was rescued by a wonderful woman named Miss May Gray. She got Molly to her own farm, which she rescued amongst other ponies.
Over spring break, our mom had surprised us with a visit to go see Molly the pony.
And while we were there, Miss Kay and Mr. Glenn Parrish had welcomed us into their home, and more importantly, their barn, where we met a bunch of amazing horses and ponies. But more importantly, we met Molly the pony, and this is where we learned her story.
When people had gotten back to Louisiana, they had found that all their possessions were destroyed from Hurricane Katrina. This was the case for Molly's ponies. Being that all their possessions were destroyed, they could no longer care for them. So Molly was given to Miss Kay Harris.
Where she was very happy until tragedy struck. On December 3rd, 2003, Molly was attacked by a pit bull who had ripped open her jaw and had attacked all four of her legs. With the loving care of Miss Kay, all the injuries healed except her front left leg. And Miss Kay saw that this wasn't healing, so she did some research and found that it needed to be amputated and a prosthetic applied. But this was very rare in the horse industry. And so, Miss Kay, with the help of Molly, had to convince her vet to convince the vets at LSU to do the procedure.
At first, the vets at LSU said this procedure would be impossible. But after they met Molly, they agreed to do the surgery, and the surgery was a huge success.
But it was a team effort to get Molly used to her new prosthetic leg.
One of the people on this team is Dwayne Moss, a prosthetist that made her new prosthetic legs and then donated them to Molly.
Another team member was Molly's veterinarian, Dr. Alison Marcia, who made sure that Molly's legs were always healthy. And then there was the loving care of Miss Kay, who was always there for Molly and was always patient no matter what happened. Molly has a mission to go on because she has a reason.
Molly's mission is to spread hope throughout everyone, especially people with disabilities.
And so, one day, Miss Allison and Miss Kay took Molly to the hospital. There was a little boy there who was unable to communicate with anyone Allison did not know this. So she brought Molly over to this little boy. Then he stopped and turned and started petting him. Since from that moment on, he was able to communicate with people.
There was a story on CBS News about a little boy who had lost his leg to cancer. And after he had lost his leg to cancer, he did not want to return to school. But one day, Molly came to see this little boy. And when he saw Molly the next day, he got on the school bus.
Molly has been around lots of places. She was a guest at the Walking Reed Veterans Hospital, where she made a lot of injured veterans smile.
Molly has been in some articles in the Washington Post and New York Times.
And also, one thing that is absolutely amazing is that when Mr. Twain makes Easter for Molly's prosthetics, he puts a smiley face at the bottom of each one. So, wherever Molly goes and spreads hope, she walks around, you will see footprints and a smiley face. In Ben's we have talked to you about animals with prosthetics, mainly equals, and how they help their lives.
Yeah, we have talked a story about Molly.
We got all of our information from, and if you need more information, go to mollyandcody.com. We also got information from the Molly Cody book that my brother had before, and some off the internet. Also, we got more information from when we took a visit.
Thank you for watching our presentation. And is there any questions?
Excellent, yeah, very thorough. I like the book section of the smiley face. That's what's